Welcome everyone. In this video, I'm working on repotting a Chinese juniper, semi-trained material I bought from Juniper Bonsai last year. As you can see here, the root mass is hard and compacted, quite a bit more than I expected. So I need to loosen all of this up, untangle the roots and remove much of the old soil, so that water, air and nutrients can effectively reach all of the roots. Things are starting to loosen up now. At this point, I just find it easier to get my hands stuck in. I could feel the tangled roots, and more easily untangle them in a more gentle way than just hacking at it with the root hook. Still a fair bit of loosening up required. At this point, I sprayed the root ball with water, as I thought they were looking a little dry. Letting roots completely dry out during a repot can risk the health of the tree. Now I'm finally in a place to start tidying things up. See that high root there? Off that comes. I'm sorry about all the noise in the background. I've no idea what the neighbour is doing. I'm really trying to dig into this ugly root knuckle at the back of the tree, but I'm not getting too far. Now I'm taking another look at the surface roots, removing some of the higher roots as it affects the root flare. I'm untangling them first, as I don't just want to chop off a thicker root without knowing how much is attached to it. There we go. Off it comes. Another high root, so that has to come off as well. Now I'm untangling the root mass as a whole, seeing how much I can flatten it out so I can fit it in a shallower pot. You can really start to see the length of some of these roots now. Obviously some of that's going to have to come off, but let's see what we have to work with first. Still looking at the undercarriage, looking for any thicker roots that might affect the planting depth. There are a few, but thankfully not too many, so off they come as well. Now, let's see if it can be laid flat. Look at that. That's so much better. I'm not entirely convinced by this one. But obviously these roots are way too long, so need to be shortened too. I'm still not sure this is right. Let's try another pot. That works better for me. Time to prepare the pot. This is plasterer's tape, an adhesive mesh to stop the soil from falling out of the drainage holes. While this stuff sounds like it'd be easier than just wiring in the regular plastic mesh, I'm not sure it is. Now I'm fitting the wire for securing the tree to the pot. Using my face like a pro. So this is Kaizen number 2 soil, a premixed bonsai soil from the UK. At this point I'm starting to get a little worried by the amount of root I've removed. This is my first slightly more expensive bit of bonsai material and I really don't want to lose it. Now I'm securing the tree to the pot. It feels a bit cliche to use a chopstick to work the soil between the roots to remove any air pockets, but it is a genuinely useful tool. Given all the roots I've removed and my increasing worry, I'm now sprinkling on a little Oceana root boost. This stuff is supposed to promote root growth and reduce plant stress after repotting. It certainly can't hurt. After a thorough watering, this is now done. Let's hope it pulls through. Over 2 months later, it's doing well. It clearly needs more refinement, but that can wait until the autumn. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.